Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from Freshers Now. In today's video, you are going to know how to answer the question, what are your strengths and weaknesses, which we all face in an interview especially. Now, this video will be helpful for those candidates who think that answering such type of question might be a bit confusing or a kind of very tricky question to answer because you might not know what to answer and what not to answer. However, this video is divided into three sections. First, we will look at how to identify your strengths and weakness. The second will be mentioning about some of the strengths. The third will be about the weaknesses with some examples as well. So now let us get into the video. How to identify your strengths and weaknesses. Before you jot down your what are your strengths and weaknesses, I would like to tell you all that these steps might help you to identify what you are and what you are capable of and not capable of. Now, remember, when you are mentioning about your weakness, which will give a negative impression to the interviewer, but it is something where you will tell about yourself. Please remember that this is not going to give a negative impact on you or your job profile that you are going to take up. Number one is preparing the list. Now, before writing your resume, please make sure that you put a list of what you are and what your capabilities are in a piece of paper. By preparing a list of your capabilities and your incapabilities, then you will come to an understanding of yourself that what you can do and what you cannot do in the first place. Number two is understanding your ability. Now, understanding of your ability doesn't mean that you have to excel in everything or you have to be perfect in everything. It means that at least you can do a particular work for at least 50 to 60% and the remaining, that might be your weakness as well. So you have to divide that particular thing so that you can have a clarity for yourself. Number three is reflect your values. Now, whatever you have been taught from your childhood or during your education days, please make sure that you are reflecting your values and what you have studied or gained your knowledge upon. In that way, you will know how to jot down your ideas and how to make a profile description of yourself. Number four is connect with your job profile. Now, it is vague enough if you just mention some list of random adjectives and adverbs so that the interviewer might get impressed. Now, please make sure that you are not just writing down some random points and giving to the interviewer. You have to connect it with your job profile. Whatever the job profile might be, you have to connect it with it. For example, if you are applying for a job of photography, it needs creative thinking and creative work. So you can add up, if you have a strength of creative thinking but you don't have a creative output, then you can mention it like creativity in positive form and creativity output in your weakness as well. Number five is take recommendations or reviews. It is always good to ask somebody of what you are. Never think low of yourself when you are asking your reviews. You might get bad reviews or some negative reviews from your friends or your family members, but please make sure that you collect them all and render them accordingly. In this section of the video, we are going to see about what are the strengths that we can have. I have also given some examples or the job profiles beside so that you can relate to them and write them in your resume as well. Number one is creative thinking. So creative thinking, as I've already mentioned, it needs for a job profile like content writer, photography or something like that. Number two is analytical thinking. Analytical thinking strength, it's a very pro tip for people who are applying for business analyst jobs. Number three is communication skills. Communication skills is a very good strength which I think almost all the job profiles need, and also especially advisors and counselors need this at a very high rate. Number four is task prioritization. Task prioritization is especially for the people who are getting into accountant jobs or jobs like CA. Number five is organizational skills. HR, management, organization. So something like these need organization skill, and you can count that as a strength and mention that in your resume. So these are the job profiles and these are the strengths which you can relate them and add them accordingly. Remember that you might not give lists of strength, but mentioning 3 or 4 of your strengths which you are personally capable of will give a very honest outlook of your profile. What are the weaknesses? Number 1 is self-aware. What is self-aware? That is being well aware of yourself, but also it is like degrading yourself. Some people might think that they are useless, and this will give a negative impact to the interviewer. Number 2 is honesty. People usually don't be honest when they are saying about their weakness. There are some profiles of students or the candidates who say that I don't have any weakness and I can do the job successfully, or I can do the job very perfectly. Now this is a lie which the interviewer might hold upon, because we all know that nobody is perfect and there might be some weakness or the mistakes that we do knowingly or unknowingly. So try to be honest when you are putting your weakness. Number 3 is self-improvement. Now, when you are very grudgeful upon yourself, you can portray yourself that you don't want to improve anything, you just want to be yourself, either the company likes it or not. Now, this might bring a very rude attitude on your profile, and this will give a negative impact again. Number 4 is solution. Solution in the sense you are not being able to work upon your weaknesses to get into a solution for rendering your weakness into a positive thing. Now, once again, being weak is not something negative, but overcoming it will bring positive impact. Number 5 is prioritizing. Now, if the interviewer asks about how would you overcome your weakness, then you should know how you are prioritizing your task and prioritizing your work especially. In that way, you will give a clarity to the interviewer that you are well aware enough about your weakness and also how would you work further. Now, these are the examples. As I've already mentioned, self-criticism, organization, overworking, public speaking, shyness, asking for help. These are some of the examples which might feel or make us feel that we are weak. And once again, this is not a negative thing. It is just your weakness which everybody as a human has. You can use these examples in your resume according to the job profile and also according to your character in the first place. Now, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you like this video. Please make sure to share it with your friends, whoever is going to take up an interview anytime soon. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more placement videos and learning videos. If you have any questions or if you need any clarifications, you can drop all your questions in the comment section below so that we can answer your questions anytime soon. Stick on to Freshers Now, subscribe for learning videos. Thank you so much.